Okay, so I don't know how good this lighting is. I came down to my room because the AC is going, the fan is going, it's just very loud. I'm literally like shaking still from that workout. So I just want to talk about it quick because I made a mental note of some things while I was working out. I did the Whitney Simmons full body 40-minute 4-circuit workout. The same one that I did the last time, but I'll link it in the cards here again. What I showed you was the first circuit, so like the first 10-ish minutes. And I said this last time, please don't come for my form, you know, I'm just beginning, I'm a beginner. Even though I've worked out before, I don't really do things like this. I've just always done like body weight conditioning, cardio, all that. So the whole weight thing is new to me, but I would love for some constructive criticism. That is very helpful. I appreciate constructive criticism because you just want to help me out, and that's what I love. So if you have any of that, make sure you leave it down below. Let me know what I can do to work out better and safer. So with that being said, back to the actual workout. The first time I did this workout, I could barely get through the first 2 circuits. This time, I made it through the whole entire thing. The entire 4 circuits I was able to complete. So a few things that I noticed. Number 1, I move a lot slower than Whitney does, and that's okay. If you're watching somebody on YouTube or whatever you're watching, working out, know that you're probably watching them because this is what they do, right? Either they're like personal trainers, or Whitney, she's a YouTuber. She is a fitness YouTuber. She's been doing this for years, and I haven't. So it's okay to not be at the same speed or like level that they are. You're your own person, you know where you're at, and I just knew that to get the most effective and safe workout, I needed to do my movements a little bit slower than she did. So number 2, I don't know what they're called, but these things, and then like these things. So I have had in the past a shoulder injury. I used to play softball, I was a pitcher, it makes sense. I hurt my shoulder. So anything that involves too much shoulder really hurts. So I still did those movements, but I just did it without the weight. I just did like my body weight, and I don't know how effective that is, but I still did it without the weights just so I could keep moving. Whatever modifications you need to make workout doable for you, do it. It's your workout, nobody else's. So that brings me to number 3. Also, when I was younger, I hurt my wrist. I've broken both wrists, I'm pretty sure, or an arm and a wrist. But my wrists are really weak, and maybe that will change over time, but push-ups are so hard for me because they put so much strain on my wrist that I feel like I'm going to collapse. So I still did some with the modified version, but if I had to stop for a few seconds because my wrists hurt, I stopped. And again, that's okay because it is your workout and nobody else's, and I'm really, in my fitness journey, for myself and for others, trying to promote that it's about you, nobody else. It's all about you, what makes you happy, what you want to do, your personal goals, and everything like that. So I think some of our, and when I say our, I'm just generalizing here from my personal experience, but with me, like my anxiety and my unhealthy habits came from wanting to be the absolute best due to comparison. I compared myself to other people way too much. I think it's okay to have people you like look up to and people who provide inspiration for you. But when it gets to the point where you're putting yourself down because you're not like other people, I think that that's when unhealthy habits start to form. Throughout this journey, I really just want to promote the idea that you are you, nobody else. Do what works for you, and don't compare yourself to others. You are your own unique individual, and that's that. Last thing that I wanted to note, just kind of about like my endurance, I guess, is like I said earlier, the first time I could only get through the first 2 circuits, and that was barely. I was like shaking, ready to collapse, and I thought I was actually going to hurt myself, which is why I stopped. But this time, I took it slower, and I was able to get through the entire 4 circuits. I did notice throughout the 3rd one that I was really starting to feel it, and by the end of the 4th circuit, I was like shaking, but I just felt so much better. So I just want to give a little bit of motivation for people. if your first workout or your first week or however long, if you're not lasting as long as you'd like to last, don't worry about it, for real. And that comes from comparison to other people, right? You're your own person, and just be proud of yourself for doing something. Over time, it will be easier for you to work out longer. You know, your endurance is going to grow. But don't give up and don't stop just because you're not lasting as long as you'd like to last. I hope that makes sense. I hope I provided somebody out there with some inspiration, some motivation, but now I'm going to go make some dinner. So I am wearing the same thing that I wore in my week 1 check-in, week 2 goals video. I know, but I'm filming, well, I filmed that video on the same night as day 9. So it has been quite the day. For dinner, I made tacos for my entire family, and let me tell you, I ate those bad boys up. I had like 4 tacos, and it was so worth it. I didn't eat too much for the day, so I knew I had to eat some more for dinner, but it was a good day. I really don't have much else to say. My workout was really good, and I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm not sure if this video is going to be short or not. I really have no idea how much I filmed, but either way, it's going up with day 9 alone, and we'll see what I do about the future days. I'm kind of just playing it by ear. If I think that I'll have enough footage from the day, then I will vlog that day and post it alone. If I don't, I'll combine it with something else, and if I think it's getting too repetitive, I just won't vlog that day. But that's all I have for you for this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and comment down below what videos you want to see next. But don't forget to subscribe before you leave. The button is down below, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you never miss one of my future uploads. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.